keep using the cream and that rash will go away there.
Hey guys, welcome to our podcast, Between Two Couches. So this week we're going to talk about kind of our training schedules and how it can benefit us or affect our other kind of stuff outside of the gym at the start of our training. So Colm, how often should I train? Is an often asked question.
So when people start with us, we tend to get them to train about 3 times a week, and we set a membership up that's about 12 times a month. And the reason being is that when you're starting off, there's a big lifestyle change. You've got to now change your commute coming to or from work to get here. You know, you've got to, carve out and 3 hours a week plus commute time to get here. But that's kind of just the social side of things. The other side of it is that you need time to let your body adapt to training. So when you're starting off, about 3 times a week is probably enough if you haven't been training, and then invest the rest of the time in just recovering, foam rolling, starting to clean out your cupboard. When you're starting off training though, your muscles will be well more capable for work than your joints will. And your joints just need more time. They recover about 1/10 or 10% of the speed that your muscles recover from. So while you might feel capable of picking up 40 kilos, muscly wise, and you might want to pick up only 25 kilos, muscly wise. Yeah, that can be.
That's a phrase. I get you.
That could be the new term. And then muscly wise totally works. And then as you progress, then you can start gradually ramping up your training volume. But it's important not to ramp your training volume up more than sort of 1 class a week. Don't go from 3 classes to 6 classes, because you'll feel fantastic, and then you'll feel like a train has hit you, reversed over you, and then hit you again, and then finally reversed over you, got out, and the conductor kicked you in the nads. Okay? So muscly wise or jointy wise, it's not that beneficial for you.
Very good. Okay, so Derek, if someone comes in and they ask, what days should I train? What would you say?
Whatever days fit your schedule. So it kind of goes to what Colin was saying at the start there. You're going to look to carve out that time in your week that fits your schedule, fits your work, fits your home life. So if you can book in that time at the start of the week and say I'm going to train Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and book that in and pencil it in, and then you can build the rest of your day around it. Ideally, if you have those appointments put in there, you're more likely to stick to them, rather than just kind of say, I'll see, can I get in some training today? So it kind of doesn't matter what days you train, as long as you've penned them in and they work for you, because you're more likely to stick to that long term as well, if that is a time that works for you.
That's a good point. Like that, it's important when it's scheduled, you'll do it. Don't wait until time is free to exercise.
Yeah.
Because there's always something that will come up. Yeah. Timing wise.
And to follow on from that as well, like if it works for you, again, like if you can train in the morning, whatever happens the rest of your day, you've got your training done. Yeah, that doesn't fit everybody's schedule, but a lot of people it does. So if you can get your training in the morning, have it scheduled in, it's done. Whatever appointments are scheduled in during the rest of the day, you've got your training out of the way, and you've got your fitness in.
Are you only saying that because you're the morning coach and you don't like if you don't get to see people?
Maybe.
Do you get lonely when you don't see people?
Yes.
Okay.
If the radio's on, I'm okay, because I think there's people.
There. Okay, so does it make a difference if you train at the same day, at the same time every week? Are you missing out on anything, or would you still hit the same kind of equal balance of different kind of style workouts or program? That's directed at either of you.
Okay. I don't think it matters. For the way we program, I don't think it matters in the long term. For the way we program, CrossFit is constantly varied.
Yeah.
So constantly varied function movement, cross broad, time and model domains.
High intensity.
That's it. High intensity. I always get that wrong. But basically, it's varied.
We'll edit that out. We can do that in post-production.
It changes. So if you train, just to pick the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, are your training days every week. Yes, some days you might hit the same movements when you come in. Chances are, look at the draw, you will hit the same type of workout. Some days, you might hit running a couple of Fridays in a row, for example, during the summer if we're doing a good bit of running.
Yeah.
But over the long term, no, it doesn't matter. You're going to hit enough variations in movements. Now, if you just happen to hit a string of days that, I've hit this a couple of weeks in a row, change a day if you can. But again, if it's fitting your schedule, you're better off to do that and get your training in than, I might have hit the same movement a couple of weeks in a row. So train consistently is better than, try to cherry pick and not cherry picking.
Yeah, 2 things on that. I mean, if it's always running on Friday, I've fallen into not constantly varied.
Yeah.
So variance-wise, it's poor. That it should be different things each and every day. And I mean, we program so you can conceivably train every day. We just move the soreness around different body parts.
Yeah.
That's muscly wise when we have the soreness.
Muscly wise.
Muscly wise when we have the
Yes.
soreness. The benefit to training at the same time is the team benefit. That, you know, if you're always training with your mates at 5 o'clock, you get that social buzz of, hey, I get to see Pat, I get to see Dave, I get to see Laura, you know, I get to see these people. Having said that, the flip side is that it's always good to come in on Saturday, because people who might train in the morning with Derek mightn't get to see people who train in the evenings, and Saturday we tend to mix that up and have team workouts. So you do get exposure to more people, and there's the buzz of Saturday because no one's in a rush to or from work. So that's kind of the one thing, is that like when you're training with a team, you're naturally going to push each other, you know, you're going to encourage each other through the running workouts if running is not your bag, or through the lifting workouts if lifting is not your bag. So you do have a benefit to training with your mates, which is like so important, because it makes it a lot more fun.
Yeah,
you know.
definitely.
It's the social and supportive side of it. Like.
Which is, you know, part of your health as well, right?
Absolutely.
Definitely.
So one more thing. So muscly wise, you were saying earlier that when you first join, it can take a bit of a toll, muscly wise.
Yeah.
And jointy wise, was it?
Yeah.
So-
Don't overuse the terms, though.
Oh, I won't.
They'll lose their
I'll
meaning.
It
try
gets
my
too
best.
technical then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to update my science. So, what were some of the things you kind of recommend to someone if they're feeling sore? What would you say? How would you help combat your soreness or your tiredness when you first joined? Kind of.
So when you're first joining, the absolute worst thing you can do is wait until your body recovers.
Yeah.
Like if I train on Monday and I'm sore from wall balls in my first exposure to wall balls, and I wait till Friday till I feel sore, your body goes, cool, I can just take as long as I want getting better. But if you come in on Tuesday or Wednesday, you're telling your body, hey, listen, bud, you've got to recover quicker.
Yeah.
Okay?
Here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, you want to issue the slaps out to your body and let them know that it's going to fall into your commands. Joking aside, though, you do want to tell your body to recover quicker by coming in and training. We can always adjust things up. If you know, we did Murph on Monday, and that has a lot of volume, so people came in sore and tired, and we can always say, bring the weight down a little bit, or change the movement. If you know your back is tired and maybe rowing is going to fatigue it more, we can hop on the assault bike and get roughly the same stimulus. You know,
Yeah.
if you've done a lot of pull-ups and we've got a rope climb workout, maybe we'll take that part out and go some ring rows, so you're getting blood through your muscles and not overtaxing them. That's kind of in the gym. Outside the gym, it's going to come down to your sleep, your hydration, and eating real food, not too much, and mostly plants.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And move a bit as well. So like we're saying, like if your schedule doesn't allow you to come back in the next day so you can train in the gym to get rid of or move around the soreness, whatever you want to kind of call it, just move. It could be going for a walk.
Yeah.
It could be taking your dog for a walk. Whatever it is, like could be playing with your kids in the garden, but you're moving. You're kind of letting the body flush and do its thing, rather than I'm sore, I'll sit on the couch. Moving is the thing that's going to help you to recover.
And there's also, in your first few weeks, there's a bit of if you're not used to the volume of training, there's a kind of a kick to the nervous system.
Yeah.
So you feel less sore eventually. Maybe 2 weeks in, the first 2 weeks will probably be maybe the toughest. Maybe not, but it can be the case. So
Awakening muscles that haven't worked for a while. It's good.
exactly. All right. Thanks, guys. So that's everything. Make sure to leave a comment and like the video, I think is something I should say. Any other things you want to cover when we do or end the video on?
No, I think we're good.
No,
I think you've made it awkward there.
This is really awkward. Thanks, guys.